President Obama was in Fresno County today, taking a look at California's drought emergency up close. The president just wrapped up a lively town hall meeting. Most of the talk was about water there. NBC4's Patrick Healy live in the small community of Firebaugh, and he's live right now with what went on during that meeting. Patrick.
And Colleen, the welcome mat was out in this small farming community for a farmland tour that turned out to be brief, tightly scripted, and closed to the public at large. But for President Obama, it was a chance to see the severity of this drought and the conflict between competing interests for a resource that is now especially limited. Arriving on Air Force One mid-afternoon at Fresno Yosemite Airport, President Obama entered ground zero of California's drought impact, a dry vortex of fear, anger, and politics. He came to lend an ear to the needs of agriculture, but along the road to the farm that was his first stop, environmentalists, often the president's allies, instead vented their worry that environmental needs would be trampled.
We have got to get them down to a sustainable water level.
Agriculture consumes 3/4 of California's water. In the sun-baked Central Valley Farm Belt, livelihoods depend on government irrigation projects, federal and state, delivering water from the less dry north. Even before drought lessened that flow, many growers resented increasing environmental claims keeping some.
Right now, there is not a balanced approach.
Today, I want to announce new actions.
The president brought a pledge of several $100 million in federal drought aid for short-term and need for long-term planning, though he acknowledged his earlier roundtable discussion was notable for differing opinions.
Except people did agree that we can't keep on doing business as usual.
He predicted climate change will add further challenges to water supplies. Outside Central Valley cities, Democrats find themselves outnumbered and often distrusted, lending an awkwardness to the president's entourage of Democrats, including Senator Boxer, Congressman Jim Costa, and Governor Brown, champion of the plan to remake the San Francisco Bay Delta through which the water projects flow. The governor says that this plan is necessary to save the Delta.
He doesn't understand.
And so it went. President Obama here in Fresno County, just 3 hours, but he left with a perhaps more visceral appreciation for California's water crisis. Live in the community of Firebaugh, Patrick Healy, NBC4 News.